On August 18th, Florida's 23rd Congressional District will have its Democratic primary election. The district covers Broward County and a portion of Miami-Dade County. With nearly 41,000 confirmed cases of COVID-19 and over 500 deaths, many are wondering how the pandemic will influence voter turnout. Last election cycle, just 23.8% of eligible voters in Broward County cast their ballots in the primary. This year, the Supervisor of Elections office is placing a stronger emphasis on vote-by-mail ballots, which they hope will mitigate an expected decrease in voter participation. Jen Perlman, a Democrat running for Congress against Debbie Wasserman Schultz, is a proponent of vote-by-mail.
We encourage everybody to request their vote by mail, and hopefully everyone will do that, at least have the mail-in option, and hopefully it won't affect voting as much, but yeah, I worry about that.
While COVID-19 isn't stopping Perlman's campaign, many voters worry about potential exposure to the virus at the ballot box.
Initially, I was not planning on participating because of COVID. I don't think that everything will be under control by August. But now that I know that vote by mail is an option, I think I'm going to participate.
Brad Ashwell, Florida's state director for All Voting is Local, argues that despite the public health risk, voting in person is still the best way to ensure that one's ballot is properly counted.
We're all pushing vote by mail because we're in this COVID era, and that's the safest way to vote from a public health perspective. But, honestly, if you do have the wherewithal and desire to vote in person, that's still probably the best way to make sure your vote is counted.
However, Perlman anticipates that significantly fewer polling locations will be open.
Now, whether it's done as a means of voter suppression, which we obviously have seen that it's the communities where the people are generally our most vulnerable communities that see the least polling places available and the longest lines. And so they give up and they don't want to wait in line and vote. And so in anticipation of that is the main reason we're suggesting everybody at least request vote by mail.
The deadline to request your vote by mail ballot is on August 8th. And the deadline to return your ballot is on August 18th. I'm John Holder with the South Florida Media Network.